Father, we again thank you for the opportunity to meet together and do business of the city. We pray, Lord, that you'd bless all our residents during this Christmas season and give them time with their families to enjoy it, as well as members of the council here and the staff. Thank you for Jesus. He makes the difference, Lord. Pray all this in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen. Thank you. So now the city clerk, the verification of posting of the agenda.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. The agenda was posted on Friday, December 19th.
Thank you. Mr. Wells, executive session announcements.
There were no announcements from the executive session, Mr. Mayor.
Okay. Now we have a presentation by Jennifer
Oh, there she is.
from the
just,
Chamber
in a
of.
timely manner, walks in the door.
Yeah, perfect timing.
Wow.
Good evening, Mayor Mike Pacheco.
You sure? Are you sure?
I got it.
Are you sure?
Here we go. I knew I was gonna walk
Wait,
into
wait.
that one. Oh my gosh, it's the mics. The mic and Mike got me.
right?
Yeah, the mic and Mike got me. I'll get better at it.
It's okay. Mr. Goodsell
Yeah.
still uses my maiden name, so don't
There
feel
we
too bad.
There we go. Good evening, Mayor Pacheco, City Manager, City Council members. On behalf of the Holtville Chamber of Commerce, I'd like to thank you for the opportunity to share a brief update on our upcoming events and to express our appreciation for the city's ongoing support through the events that we've just had and the ones that are upcoming. First, I want to extend a thank you to the City of Holtville, city staff, public works, police, fire, and everyone involved in helping making Christmas in the Park the success that it was. Your collaboration made all the difference, really. And looking ahead, the Chamber is gearing up for a very busy 2026 year. Beginning on January 23rd, our Carrot Royalty Coronation and Citizen of the Year banquet will take place at Casa Blanca venue this year. We will be celebrating our 2026 Royalty Court and honoring the 2025 Citizen of the Year. And we have our Grand Marshal this year. It will be Dr. Gail Cheatwood.
Yay.
He will be
Nice.
So on February 5th through 8th, the Carnival Midway will be opening here in Holtville. On Friday, February 6th, we will host a kickoff concert to start our festival weekend. That will be played by Pure Magic. Saturday, February 7th is our 79th annual Carrot Festival Parade and Street Fair featuring the Carrot Festival Parade. This year's theme is Happily Ever After. It celebrates Holtville's enduring traditions and community pride, honoring the Carrot Festival's long legacy of bringing neighbors together in joy, celebration, and a happily ever after grown right here in Holtville. We will also have food, craft, and informational booths along Holt Avenue, a student art show at the Civic Center, parade award, drumline competition, and mariachi night. Sunday, February 8th, the carnival will continue to close out the weekend. And I'll go ahead and share. So as you know, these events bring thousands of visitors into Holtville. They support local businesses and vendors.
Shorts.
They highlight the strong
Yeah.
partnership between the chamber and the city. Once again, thank you for your ongoing collaboration and support for the chamber's community events. And thank you for your time. Any questions?
Jennifer, do you still have, are you guys still accepting applications for Citizen of the Year?
Yes.
Or has that, what's the deadline for that?
Let me check that for you.
For which one did you say?
Citizen of the Year?
Yeah, that's what I was
That
gonna
might
ask.
have passed. Let me check. So we have those applications up on our website. Let me see. Oh, hopefully not. Let me see. I can't find it on the online application.
Do you want to just
We
shoot
can
us
get
a
it and
text?
get back
Yeah,
to
shoot a
you.
text
Yeah.
over to Yvette. She could let us know.
Okay,
Nick.
perfect. But if you have someone, the form is still available online. So if you want to just send it over through our Google form on the holtvillechamber.org website, you can definitely go ahead and do that still.
Okay.
So
Any
Jennifer,
other questions? Yes.
prices of those tickets from those carrot court contestants went up this year, huh?
Yes, $5 a ticket. We had to keep pace with, everybody else. All the prices are going up. We've seen it everywhere. We just had to follow suit, unfortunately. But we have an amazing group of girls, really dedicated this year, really excited to represent Holtville. So they've been doing just amazing with those ticket sales.
Maybe at $5 a ticket, you can fit them all in the hopper. this
Oh
time.
my gosh, hopefully. I'm sure we can. I'm sure it'll happen this year.
Do you have any plans for? I think I may have missed something that you said. I was looking at the artwork, which is really cute, by the way. For Sunday, do you guys have any events happening other than the carnival?
Sunday, we allow vendors to stick around that day if they'd like to. It is Super Bowl
It's called the
Sunday,
Super
so we
Bowl.
get a
Is it Super
smaller.
Bowl Sunday again?
Yeah. And,
Oh, I thought because it moved that Super Bowl Sunday.
no, I think it just followed us this year. Yeah, it just
Okay.
always stays
because it's usually
the
the
day
second
after.
weekend. Super Bowl, isn't it? No. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it is Yeah, but this year we've had more vendors sign up for Sunday already, so it looks like a good. People are like, "We'll bring our TVs and watch it there." I'm like, "Oh, okay." So it looks like a good day. The carnival's still going. I know I like to take my kids on Sunday, so it'll be open, running. There'll be some vendors, and of course, our carnival foods will be there. It'll be a nice day.
Rosie, Jennifer, I have a question. Now, a citizen came up to me and asked me about Carrot Carnival, Carrot Festival there on Holt Avenue. One of the business owners asked me, could she get her booth out in front of her business? Because really the booths block the businesses and people can't get to their businesses. But it would help if their business had that booth in front of their
Had that
business and said,
space.
come on in for more
Yeah,
information.
I've
So
heard.
are you
this-
guys working on something for that?
I've heard the same thing just when we did Christmas in the park. A lot of the businesses here, we want to accommodate them, but also accommodate, our food trucks because there is a limited amount of space for our
Sure.
food trucks and we have so many coming out. So that's something that is on the agenda to discuss with the board of how we can accommodate, both our local businesses and our vendors who come in
Okay.
with food trucks to find them the best space.
Okay. Yeah, I just want to let you know, I did have someone approach me and ask
No,
me about
yeah,
that.
it's
And I
really-
said, it's not the city's gig, it's kind of the chamber's gig, but I will get the message passed
Yeah,
along.
well, thank you. Yeah.
Maybe a thought there is that you send a letter to those businesses and give them a chance to opt in or opt out if they want to put a
If
booth
they
up.
want to be there,
And-
yeah.
Yeah.
Really, there's not much retail along there. It's just really these ones right here.
Yeah.
The rest of them probably don't care
Yeah,
so much. So it's not
probably
like you're going to block out the whole thing, I would
Yeah,
think.
not the whole thing, no, but it's definitely going to be put up for discussion with the board to try to accommodate our businesses here so they have a chance to
Maybe Laura
Get
want
their
to put a
sales.
pop-up and give out some literature.
Well, if
or-
that
Oh,
happens,
there we
then
go.
That would be
that would be
amazing.
unexpected,
Yeah.
but it would be your prerogative, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll have to move from that chair to. Make for a busier day. Never mind, don't send those letters.
I do want to throw out there, just since I've been involved in making that map for the past couple of years, if we have maybe like 80 spaces that are marked out there and 70 something of them are for food, the food have the priority in the street since we can't put food in the park. So that's why we normally, most of the time, can't accommodate those other non-food vendors on the street. But it just depends on what we get.
we can do.
Any other questions for Jennifer?
Looking forward to the banquet.
Yay, I hope to see you all there. Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, well, thank you so much. Yes, happily ever.
Where did that theme come from? Who thought of that?
It was our city clerk here, Yvette Rios. Very clever. Last year's and this year's.
Is that 2 in a row?
Yeah, 2 in a row, 2 for 2.
Creative.
All right, well,
Thank
thank you,
you.
Mayor Pacheco. Thank you, City Council.
So cute.
Thank you, Jennifer.
No, actually, last year was the.
It was a train one, right?
Yeah, I didn't come up with the train one. I kind
Okay,
I
so
run with
we'll
it.
move down the agenda
ruined
to public comments. The public may address the city council on any item that does not appear on the agenda for this meeting within the preview of the city council. Do we have any public comments? Seeing none, we'll go to the consent agenda. So the items on the consent agenda are to be approved without comment. Should any council member or member of the public wish to discuss any item, they may request that the item be removed from the consent agenda and placed on the new business agenda. So we have two. Letter A, approval of minutes from the regular meeting of Monday, December the 8th, 2025, and the current demands 48,805 through 48,861.
Mayor Pacheco, I'd move for approval of the consent agenda as presented.
Okay, we have a motion to approve from Mr. Goodsell
I'll second.
and second from Council Member Vanessa Ramirez.
Not
Roll call.
Martinez.
Or men.
Mike Goodsell,
Yes.
John Munger is absent. Murray Anderson,
Yes.
Vanessa Ramirez,
Yes.
and Mike Pacheco.
Yes. Okay, our next is the reports of officers, commissions, committees, and communicates. We'll start off with the city clerk, Yvette.
Nothing much to report right now, Mr. Mayor. I did help out with our Christmas luncheon that just happened on the 19th on Friday. It was good to see you all there, and I'm sure all the staff we all got at least one raffle item, so we appreciate everyone who donated for that day. So it was a good meal and a good time. So thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Wells?
Yeah, just a quick update on a couple of projects. The 9th Street West project, we had hoped to have that completed by the end of the year. However, we got some extra funding that we can dedicate to it. So we're going through some stuff with Caltrans right now to make sure that we can A, use that funding on the project, and B, extend the scope of the project. What we're hoping to do is, it was only supposed to be half width with, widening of the pavement. What we're going to try to do is mill the whole street. And so we're just getting the final approval to be able to do that. I met today with a representative of the Army Corps of Engineers for the Trestle project. Anything that has to do with the river, they have to weigh in on. And so they're out there, looking for whether we've gotten our biological studies and whether we're disturbing more than 1 acre of soil and all those kind of things. We're still hoping that it doesn't slow anything down. He seemed to think that the Regional Water Quality Board would be more stringent than them on this stuff. So we're kind of working on that angle as well. Excuse me. But that project is advertised right now. So we're soliciting bids. We'll expect those. I think the bids are due January 23rd or some day like that, somewhere in that range. So, so we're a few weeks out from having that thing up and running. Also, the Site Logic project, you all know about the solar installations and LED lighting that we're going to be switching out. We had a kickoff meeting on Friday. Sounds like everything's kind of moving in the right direction. It did come up during there about permitting. Since the wastewater treatment plant is in the county area, they're going to have to go through the county to get the permitting and everything. So see how that goes. And the only other thing, we've been doing a lot of things on the Sunset Rose stuff, and we'll be hearing about potential financing option for that project to get it completed tonight. If any questions, I'd be glad to answer those.
Any questions for Mr. Wells? Okay, seeing none. Vanessa?
First of all, I want to wish our staff and city council and chamber and everybody in the city of Holtville a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I did attend the Christmas at the Park. It was a great event. Kids really enjoyed Santa, for one. Also, of course, the what do you call it? the sledding. The sledding. Yeah, they've been asking to go run on it still every time we pass by. So the kids really enjoyed that. Beyond that, I've just been enjoying some of the Christmas festivities around town, kiddos singing, performing at school. I did also attend the Guardian Angel event that Chief Silva hosted over at the fire department. It was my first time. It was a really, really good event. I hope that the city will support that, continue to support that, and hopefully help it grow by maybe accepting donations in the future. Other than that, again, looking forward to 2026.
Thank you, Vanessa. Councilman Anderson?
Yeah, Mr. Mayor, I attended also the Christmas in the Park. Very good event. Great job, Jennifer, by you and your team. Very well attended, and a nice little story from it. I told our city manager this. A coworker of mine from Intercare, she didn't really know much about Holtville, and she was over here for that event. And she's like, I didn't know Holtville did all this stuff. And, you know, it's good to hear all this. And she was so happy and pleased. Her kids were running around. And, you know, you hear like somebody coming over for the first time. It's good to hear that, oh, man, look what Holtville does. So that was encouraging. I attended the city staff Christmas luncheon last Friday. Very good event for the employees, Nick. Good job. Food was good. I love the fact that everybody's in the drawing and everybody's going to win something, and some people win twice. So I think that's fantastic. I could not attend the Walker Driscoll Christmas party. I'm sure our city treasurer will be giving a full report from that during his report coming up. I was also unable to attend the Site Logic party, unfortunately, but hopefully we had some Holtville representation at that as well. And Mr. Mayor, I think I know why you were referred to as Mike Goodsell during that whole event. I attended the chamber board meeting last week, and you know, I said, yeah, we had a change in who the mayor is, but we really didn't want to. We wanted Mr. Goodsell to continue to be mayor, and so maybe Jennifer took that and ran with it. So could be my fault.
Yeah.
Could be my fault. I'll own up to that. So, but that's it for me.
Thank you, Mr. Anderson, for those nice comments.
Since we last met, I had an Imperial County Transportation Commission meeting. We gave our executive director a raise, David Aguirre, and gave him a little bit more of a stipend because it costs more nowadays for a vehicle. So we gave him a little more vehicle allowance as well. One of the things I'm told you about when we were out at the Swiss Club was that he's got his eye on a transit center here on 4th Street. You know, that was his, on his own volition that came up with the idea, but I certainly stoked the fires for that because I would like to see us be able to take students out to IVC and other places from Holtville. I'd like us to be in the loop there so that I think he'll stay on that. He'll stay on that to get that done. I also attended a number of other things. Gosh, I went to Jeff Gonzalez's open office. It was up in Brawley, over at the Active Citizens Club on the east side of Brawley. Just popped in and popped out for that on the 16th, I think. And went to Site Logic as well. Went to the Christmas luncheon as well. Hey, by the way, SCAG asked me to serve on the planning committee for the next General Assembly that's coming next May, which could put me in a position to encourage them to hire a band from Imperial County to perform at the event. If I can find one,
That would be a welcome.
I'll let you know. Yeah, a good one. A good one.
Pure magic. Pure magic.
I'm sure. There you go.
Yeah, that should be a lot of fun. And so I hope to do that.
He had me right up to good one.
And that's all I've got. Thanks.
Thank you, Mr. Goodsell. George Morris.
Been enjoying the Christmas festivals. enjoyed Santa Claus and the fire trucks and the car club and the sheriffs. I think that was a,
Yeah, that
I
was
saw, I
cool.
Very
saw a
cool.
lot of
Yeah,
people
what was all that
standing
racket
outside
coming down?
watching that. So that
I
was
was trying to sleep.
that was very, very good. The Walker Driscoll Christmas party again did not disappoint anybody. It was fantastic. It's worth the wait. So it's a shoot the dog
When you going
days
days
of summer.
for the next one?
He hasn't said yet. But come about July, I'll pinpoint him down again. So anyway,
Can't wait that long, huh?
That's all I can wish everybody Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. We look forward to 2026.
Thank you, George. Chief Silva.
Mr. Mayor, City Council members, couple of things. It's on my report. I did put on there again, so I don't know if I mentioned last time, but we did have the Fill a Boot in November. We raised about $2,000. We were able to get 64 pairs of shoes, and we took them to Finley School, Middle School, and Pine School, helped them out. As Mr. Mears mentioned, we did have our guardian angel last Thursday. All the money comes from donations. So I was sweating it for a while, and because we had low numbers, and then my secret guardian angel came by and he gave us some money, so we were able to give all the kids money. Everybody who wanted money, we got money. Well, everybody who the school offered that they need money, we got them money. So that was great. And a couple of kids that the parents didn't respond back, but we know they needed money, so we were able to get them some money too. We did take Santa around town last Friday. We just hit the streets, not the avenues. Matter of fact, we were by your house, and then there was a bunch of kids playing soccer party. Had a soccer party at 9th and Beale. They stopped Santa. They jumped in the back of the fire truck and take pictures with Santa. All these like 20 high school kids.
Oh, I'm glad that turned out well. I was worried about that. When they jumped Santa, I was worried.
When they jumped in and took pictures, they back like little kids. So it was great to see that.
Yeah, there was a lot of racket around my house that
Yeah.
night. I was a little upset.
Yeah, he was calling me.
I was
Alex,
calling
saying,
the
"What
mayor.
the
What's
hell,
going
man?"
on?
What's
Almost
going
as
on?
bad as fireworks.
And also last Friday, we did take Santa Claus to Finley School and Pine School and passed out candy canes to him. Oh, and I want to thank Mr. Ramirez for the guardian angel. She did speak, and that was very nice of her coming out, so appreciated that. Also, very happy to announce that we did hire Jesse Yanis back to Holtville. Mr. Yanis is an advanced EMT and a wildland guru. So we are going to, it's going to definitely help the city out, get some more proper EMS out there quicker to get medication out to the residents. Also been again, I'm associated with the Point in Time. We'll do the homeless count at the end of January. We start out with Palo Verde, and then we go hit the cities on the 24th last Friday of the month, and then we do Slab City on the last Saturday of the month. So anybody wants to volunteer, still time to register to get the training. And lastly, as I mentioned in my report, we did get our ISO ratings back. We did stay at a 4, and really that's as high as we can get. They go off of certain parameters, and we could never meet them, like having a full-time staff, having our own dispatch center, and things like that we'll never get. So a 4 is actually pretty good for us. And I apologize for the report. I'm still having problems with my internet, my computer, and the web-based company that we use. So we're trying to iron all those things out. Any questions that I might answer for you?
No, just want to say it was a really good event again, and thank you for all you do during the holidays, because I know it's very, very special to a lot of the kids in our community. So thank you.
Thank you.
Did I see the real chief had his birthday
did.
party?
He did. He had a birthday party yesterday. He turned 4 yesterday.
4 years old.
Yeah.
The real chief.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Well, it
threw
was
me off.
well attended from the pictures
Yeah,
and video I
yeah,
saw.
Sam took pictures. She made cakes, doggy cakes and stuff.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he really liked it.
Did the mayor's dog attend?
No,
No.
Oh,
chief is too big. So anyway, thank you for what you do, Alex. Really appreciate
Appreciate that.
it. For the kids. City planner Cynthia.
Just today, you had our agenda item, and then the day-to-day plan. I did attend the employee luncheon great event, and we're happy to be participants and sponsors of the event.
Yeah, thank you.
Pay the bill.
Yeah, for myself, I attended the Christmas in the Park. I got confused with Mr. Goodsoe a few times, but that was okay. And then the city luncheon was great. I thought you did a great job, Nick, so thank you. That was good for the, and I agree with Mr. Anderson. It was a great idea to get everybody's win something.
Yeah.
And then a couple of presents.
I did the least amount of work I've done in 14 years of being around here, 10 years of being city manager. The girls really, Haley and Yvette, especially Yvette here, and Chandler, and they all chipped in and did some work. So
Yeah, and I wanted to give kudos to the car club, right? They donated the bicycles that were raffled at the Christmas in Park. And so
Yeah,
I
they
thought
had
that was
some-
a great gesture on their part too. So I know they've been doing that every year, right?
Most of the bikes were from them, and then also the clinic here donated some bikes too.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, we'll move. Unfinished business, we have none. So moving to new business, we have a public hearing, a discussion related action to adopt resolution 25-36, authorizing the joint powers agreement to become a member of CMFA and authorizing CMFA to issue tax exempt bonds. This will be Cynthia, and we'll open the public hearing at 6:29.
okay.
Good evening, Mayor Pacheco and council members. Pacific West Companies reached out to the city in regards to tax exempt bond financing to complete the first phase of the Sunset Rose Apartments. The Sunset Rose Apartments is a 64-unit affordable housing complex, and the first phase is comprised of 32 units. There is a shortfall of $5 million to complete the first phase. The shortfall is described due to the project needing to pay prevailing wage or California prevailing wage, as well as the increase in cost of construction materials. The CMFA, the California Municipal Finance Authority, is here tonight. Should you have any additional questions regarding the request for tax exempt financing, the California Debt Limit Allocation Committee, which is housed under the state treasurer's office, has provided a resolution releasing or allowing $5 million of tax exempt financing to be issued for this project. The city would not be on the hook for repayment of the tax exempt bonds. They are private activity bonds for the completion of this project. The part of the response or the ability for CMFA to issue these bonds are that the city enter into a joint powers agreement so that we can delegate them with the authority to issue those bonds. The city will not be responsible for repayment or be on the hook for any financial liability related to those bonds being issued. And then
I think that was one of the biggest questions we had, is if the city was responsible for any of that. So
the city is not responsible for issuing the bonds, managing, administering, or repayment of the bonds. By signing the joint powers agreement, the CMFA organization will issue and report to the state related to those bonds, to the tax exempt bonds being issued.
And we have a representative from CMFA here. Ben, if you wanted to just introduce yourself.
Ben Barker with the California Municipal Finance Authority. Thank you for having us and holding the public hearing during Christmas season. I get it. We're very grateful that you're holding it for us. And again, to reiterate, in resolution section 4 and 5, the city is not responsible. This is a private loan between the developer and a bank. The interest will be tax exempt, and that's what you're holding the public hearing for under IRS tax code. It allows them just to borrow tax exempt.
Yeah.
And I can answer any other questions if there are any.
any questions from the council?
What was your last name, Ben?
Barker?
Thank you.
Related to Bob?
Nope, not this time.
So
Well, the price is right for our city.
Yeah, ask if there's any comments, but
Yeah, if there's no other comments.
Come on.
nobody's
Shouldn't give me a
online
microphone.
commenting, so I think we're good.
Okay, so we'll close the public hearing here at 6:32. And I'll ask the council.
6:29. I'll move to adopt resolution 2536.
I will second Councilman Anderson's motion.
So that we have Mr. Anderson making a motion and Mr. Guzzo seconding it. So,
Roll call vote, yeah. Mike Goodsell,
Yes.
John Munger is absent. Murray Anderson,
Yes.
Vanessa Ramirez,
Yes.
and Mike Pacheco.
yes. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
The next one is discuss related action regarding closure of City Hall on December 25th and 26th in terms of the 25 Christmas Day holiday. Mr. Wells.
Yeah, thank you to, excuse me, Chandler Sinclair, who is joining us online, but she prepared the report, just kind of some informational stuff about the financial impact of this, which is kind of a perk that we've kind of given employees over the years when this situation arises that Christmas falls on either a Thursday or a Tuesday. If it falls on a Tuesday, we usually give them Monday. If it falls on a Thursday, we usually give them Friday. And so we've kind of always said we can't pay the people the most that we of any municipality or public agency, but we try to keep everybody happy by being a little bit of family to them. So that's the impetus behind this. In the interim, since this discussion came up, President Trump has graciously extended the 24th and 26th both to federal employees. I don't think we're ready to take anything that far, but the request or the, I guess the issue came up to delineate the 26th as a paid holiday. I think Mr. Goodsell was the original proponent there. So if he has anything to add, I certainly.
Well, I'll just say that, across the street at the insurance agency, we're going to give it to our employees. So I don't want to be inconsistent in that sense. And so I was hopeful that we could do this once again. It doesn't happen every year, but when it comes around, I think it's one gesture that we can show our employees that we care about them. Even if we're not the highest paying city, we can be the most caring city.
Yeah, and I did check with other community cities, and they're either giving the 24th off or the 26th. So yeah, every city's doing something for their employees.
Awesome.
Okay.
Okay, is there a motion?
Is there a
All right,
motion?
I'll move we give our city employees the 26th of December off.
We have a motion from
I'll-
Mr. Anderson,
I'll second that motion.
second from Ms. Ramirez. Roll call.
Mike Goodsell,
Yes.
John Munger is absent. Murray Anderson,
Yes.
Vanessa Ramirez,
Yes.
and Mike Pacheco.
Yes. Okay, the next item is discussion related action to adopt resolution 25-37, adopting a revised salary schedule for the 25th, 26th fiscal year. Mr. Wells.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Just really quick, this is something we kind of had to do the last several years with regard to the California minimum wage changes since our fiscal year runs from 7/1 to 6/30, right? Smack dab in the middle, we have a change in salary schedule. For the most part, this affected the lower level of the salary schedule. One of the things, once this kind of happened a few times, I got a little smarter and we put it into the MOU that the increase would only take effect for the lower end of the salary schedule and wouldn't have a cascading effect up the road on those levels, because then that tends to make the lower level folks higher than the mid-level folks, on as steps and ranges of the salary schedule. we also had to make some adjustments for on the top end of the schedule. We have a new manager at the water plant. So we reslotted the water plant supervisor position. And both fire and public works supervisor, in order to keep them eligible for to be salaried exempt, we changed their compensation minimally in order to make that eligible for salaried exempt compensation. If there are any questions, I'd be glad to answer those, but I think everything's pretty straightforward in the presentation.
Any questions from the council? Take motion. Can you move?
Sure. I'd like to move to adopt resolution 2537, adopting the revised salary schedule.
So we have a motion from Mr. Anderson,
I will second his motion.
second from Mr. Goodsell. Roll call. Yvette?
Mike Goodsell,
Yes.
John Munger is absent. Murray Anderson,
Yes.
Vanessa Ramirez,
Yes.
and Mike Pacheco.
Yes. So information, we have only none. Any questions on the staff? Anything you want to add, Mr. Wells, on your staff?
No, I did. I kind of did things opposite. I didn't talk about all the great things that I was able to attend for Christmas events and whatever. And certainly, it's misplaced thanks when you thank me for doing the Christmas party, because I sat back and let the staff handle it. So I do appreciate all that they did, and for the staff luncheon, appreciate everything you guys do.
Hey, can I ask one question?
Yes, sir.
When do you think they'll button it up over on 9th Street?
It should still be fairly quickly after the first of the year. We expect an answer. We expect an answer this week on how we proceed with the extra money, if you will, and then Pyramid's ready to do the work. We had to stop them from finishing. So
After it's done, you know how the fire chief, the police chief moves that device around that clocks your speed?
mhm.
Might be a good idea to put it on that street.
Okay, I'll let them know.
Okay.
Especially that blue light.
Yeah.
Get your
Yeah.
attention quick.
I'm a little concerned. It's going to be a wide street. It's going to be
Yeah.
inviting to
Yeah.
some kid with a lead foot.
Mr. Walker says, "Merry Christmas to my favorite city."
All right.
Thank you, sir.
Hey, Nick, on your report, I saw you said on Pine Crossing, there was a little elevation miscalculation. That can't be good.
No, it's not good at all.
What's going on there?
So, when the sewer is all based on gravity, right? So everything's very precise in the calculations. They hit the manhole lower than the outfall part of. So where they hit the manhole was here, and then the outfall's here. So, but that was their engineer that did the work. So, we have a meeting. I want to say tomorrow. A Teams meeting or something to discuss alternatives. There is a way. It's going to cost them some money, but they're going to have to go to a different spot and it's a different manhole that's a little bit lower up the street. So that looks like that's probably what's going to happen.
Okay.
Either that or they're going to have to lift it.
Yeah, but I mean, it's not enough to deal with it that way. So I don't think so. So yeah.
Okay. Yeah, when I saw that phrasing, I'm like, that can't be good.
Yeah, no, it's
Missed the mark.
Yeah.
the Colt Group's engineers kind of stepped back because they kind of discovered some of it. They were like, "No fue mi culpa," you know.
Their cost, huh?
Oh yeah. So yeah. So we're waiting. They're aware of it. Their engineers are aware of it. So we're waiting to see what their proposed solutions are. That's kind of where we are. So.
Hey, Nick, I forgot, and I'm sure the council feel the same, to congratulate Mr. Morris on your retirement. Congratulations.
Oh yeah.
We missed you. We missed you at the luncheon, but we heard you were.
I appreciate it.
Should get a gold watch.
My last one for 31 years. No.
You know, when I moved to Holtville, I joined Holtville 4-H Club, and George Morris was one of the big kids, and I was one of the little kids. So I've known this dude since I moved here. So-
George actually worked at the IID for a while.
He did.
I remember once George and I riding around working together in an IID truck, and I had the Trivial Pursuit game cards. And we were asking each other Trivial Pursuit questions as we were working our day. I want you to know now I cheated a little.
Just a little over a year.
Over a year.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
He had curlier hair back when I met him.
And
I wasn't going to go there, but
All right, items for future meetings. Any ideas?
Reorganization for the board appointments.
yeah.
Pardon me?
Reorganization for the board appointments.
Do we need to do anything for parade stuff like we did last year? Or is
well,
that already kind of set in stone
we
since we did it last year?
we set that thing. We might want to revisit it. So I'll put that if you guys want to revisit it, talk about the parade, the seating stuff for the parade, setting
yeah.
chairs.
Yeah, the other thing I wanted to bring up, Nick, is I think we talked about it. We were going to get together or form a committee to see what we were going to do with the time capsule. You know, that's in July.
Yep.
What kind of event we were going to kind of.
Yeah, and apologies for not giving you updates. We have been talking to the chamber about it. They've been talking about it. It's
So is
behind
it
the
a
scenes.
chamber or a city?
Well, I was trying to kind of make it a chamber event with a liberal amount of our help. One of the things that's come up is that, you know, we thought, oh yeah, let's have a fireworks thing that night or whatever. But
No, not because I don't like fireworks, because
But
there's
yeah,
nobody available.
there's nobody available. I mean,
July
it's just
4th, people a little busy.
yeah, a
Yeah,
250
firework companies are
250th
busy.
anniversary or
Yeah.
you know, yeah. So it's not, that seems to be a fairly impossible thing. I did talk to Mrs. Wilson, who was on the committee in 1976 that put the thing together. You know, one of the things is, you know, this is probably as good a place. So one of the things she told me, there's a book that's like, it's a scrapbook basically from 1976. And it's basically all Tribune articles and some other things, mostly Tribune articles about what the lead up to it, you know, the event itself, whatever. And when I said, hey, you know, one of the things that are we supposed to take that whole dang thing down or, you know, whatever? No. And then she said, oh no, it's all, the instructions are all in that book. Well, they're not really, but the capsule is behind, it says it's behind the plaque. Well, there's 2 plaques on that thing. So that's all it tells me right now. So if anybody has some, but it was, Holdridge was the guy that was behind it. Stan, I think, but isn't his son still?
I don't think it's related to the whole thing.
Oh, it's a different one. Okay.
Things land, you catch it.
He worked for Stan's. Worked here at City.
That might be. So anyway, I don't know that we have any recourse other than to, you know, maybe what we need to do is pop that thing open, pull the capsule out, and be ready to unseal the capsule that night, you know, or whatever. But we'll
So
have.
we're gonna have to open it, and then someone's gonna have to go sort through all the stuff, right?
Yeah, you know,
So it'll be like more ceremonial than anything, and
yeah,
then
and all you guys that were here, because I came the next year to Holtville, but it really seems to me in the descriptions that it's you know, it's not that big of a thing, and it's just a bunch of papers stacked together, and there's some knickknacks in there too. But
Knickknacks, and then people would bundle stuff up. Like I know there's stuff. My mom put stuff in there for my nieces.
I think it was like letters, but there's so many of them. Everything's just like, And it may be,
So
yes,
would
they
it,
may be banded
People
and,
could put stuff in there for the family members.
yep.
so would it be useful to get like a committee, like Mr. Mayor said, and
Yeah, for sure.
to have the ladies and gentlemen, whoever wants to sort through it and try to find.
Well, that's,
What
I guess,
belongs
the
to?
question we need to come up with. Do we want to open it beforehand so that we know what's in there and can
I
talk to
think we should
people
open it
about
the
it?
day of.
Or just open it the day of and then go. But the thing is like, I think I've told you guys, a bunch of my buddies are talking about coming back because they have stuff in there. Well, it'd be kind of anticlimactic not be able to show them what's in there, to some extent. So I don't know. We'll have to have those kind of conversations. But
Murray and I were talking, we think that maybe, or Murray mentioned, and I agree with him, that maybe at that time the bikettes were very popular here in the valley.
State
So-
champs or something.
Yeah, they were state champs, and that they may have thrown some of those boots that they wore.
no,
You know?
Boots or one of the Vikette uniforms or something.
Do you have any boots?
but see, I think the capsule itself is small. The way it was described, the capsule itself I don't think is that big. So I'd be surprised.
I would think that you would want to open it before to see how big the event should be. If it's really nothing, I don't think we should make a big deal of it. If it's just a bunch of
Well,
letters,
I mean,
what are you gonna?
you don't. Yeah, I agree. And again, at my reunion with my buddies this summer, they're like, it's all confetti in there. The rats got to it and everything. And I will tell you that the paper describes how they, put a rubber seal and they did a bunch of stuff to say we're going to keep water out of this thing and all that kind of stuff. So they took measures to avoid that. Hopefully they weren't.
Is it dictated? Is it hard and fast? It has to be open on the 4th of July.
Well, that's what it says on there. So
We should do it the 3rd.
that's a Friday.
Yeah.
Oh,
That way,
just-
if we could do it on the 3rd, we wouldn't interfere with all the other things going on the 4th. And it's close enough, right?
Well,
If it's
I-
a Friday, you have staff working that day to help. You wouldn't have to bring people in.
Well, technically,
On a
staff
weekly.
would be off that day, but that's
Oh.
either way, that's okay.
I think we can get close. I mean, we should take it apart and get to the point, to the deal where pop it open and just don't pop it open
Yeah.
till whenever you decide to do it.
That's part of it too. If you did something on the 3rd, you could kind of like people would be in town for the weekend, and you could get people to kind of start going through it or whatever. And hey, if you got something in here and you're here in town, give us your number and an email or whatever, and by tomorrow we'll try to tell you that there's something here you can come look at or something. You can do that too.
I don't know if it says in that book, but I know my mom was the chamber manager at the time. That's how come I know a lot of stuff that went on with it. It was originally going to be 100 years.
Right.
They were originally going to keep it 100 years, but then they decided nobody would be alive.
Right.
They would, so they changed it to 50 years, and that's when people wrote letters to their kids or their grandkids,
Yeah.
different stuff like that.
Yeah.
So there would still be people alive, knew what had it. Yeah, originally it was going to be 100 years.
Yeah, but and oh, by the way, because there are some people that are alive, people like Mrs. Wilson might be bent if we open it on the 3rd.
I think you should
don't know,
ask the people that had some involvement in
I
it.
think we can get it, busted the cement apart, and get to the.
We can do that next week for that kind of
and
thing.
be ready just to pop it open.
That I think we need, and you just visual inspection, you could say, hey, this thing looks like it might have been compromised or not, And the other thing too is they slid that capsule in there, but from the description, I don't think it's big enough for something like Vikette boots, but maybe they packed it in next to it, that kind of stuff or something, I don't know. But it'd also be nice to know what we're dealing with, because nobody seems to have an answer. My fraternity in Fresno, we have a big cross in our front yard, and there's a time capsule in it. And the lore is that the guy who built it, that there's plans and somebody's got them and da. That's what I was trying to find out for this thing, is that there's a way to not bust up that cross and get the time capsule out. Is there a way to do that with that tetrahedron thing there? I don't know. Nobody seems to have the answer. And everybody said, oh yeah, look at the book. And the book's like, it's books, paper, newspaper articles. It's not. not tell me specs.
All right.
I don't know.
Something
Anyway.
to think about.
Yeah.
How we gonna?
But by the way, we are like, I've lost sleep over it some days, and my brother's the president of the chamber, so I've been talking to him about it, and he was the kind of the one that's like, okay, he's not anymore. He was. Oh,
He was ousted.
He's the treasurer
oh,
now.
okay.
Oh, my bad.
Hey,
Well, whatever.
I think Stephanie is right.
When he was, we were talking about it, and then I know he's still on the chamber board, so we were talking about it. We've talked about it at brothers' lunch, multiple times. So.
Hey, one more thing, looking ahead at our city council meeting, that's MLK Day.
So if it's MLK Day, it'll be Tuesday.
Okay, all right. Probably do
Is
the
it though?
13th.
It
Well,
is.
that's what you show here. You're saying Holtville City Council the 12th and MLK the 12th as well.
So it'll be the 13th then.
Yeah. Okay.
No more comments?
I'm okay today. The 2026 is the 19th.
Let me say, 19th.
Okay, that might be
But
the case.
it says on his that it's.
I might be.
It
I
is.
might
It
be
is the
wrong.
19th. It is
But
the
I
19th.
but I did go download holidays, and so
That's what my phone says.
okay. Yeah, my source might have been wrong, but I did look it up.
How does that happen?
Okay. Well, then we're good.
Yeah.
We're okay.
I was gonna say, what was going on?
We're adjourned.
I didn't want to say it. You
Merry
Merry
Christmas.
Christmas.
Mele Kaliki Maka.
Merry Xmas.